All right, let's get into another Vinyl Finds video. This one starts out with a split from Morbid and Mayhem. All right, here's the LP cover for the split. And this thing is death metal, black metal. The Morbid side is not as good as the Mayhem side, but both bands are kind of rough. So if you're into the black metal and stuff like that, you might want to seek this thing out. It's pretty creepy sounding. It sounds just like the cover. Morbid Mayhem. All right, here we go. Let's get into another Mayhem record. And this one is Mayhem, Die Mysterious Dom Satanas Alive. And this is a live LP autographed by the band. I picked this up when I went and seen them in Detroit. And this is Mayhem Live. Very metal. Let's see what the LPs look like. It's just black vinyl. Anyway, if you're into black metal, or just actually just metal, then you might dig this thing. Is there anything in it? No! It just comes with a gatefold. It's a double LP, and it's got songs on it like From the Dark Past, Buried by Time and Dust, Freezing Moon, and Pagan Fears. Anyway, this is my Mayhem live album, and it is autographed by the entire band. All right, and it is the black metal. All right, let's get into some other stuff. All right, what I'm about to show you now is really, really good. It is from Recess Records, and it is a band that is derived from the lead singer of FYP, Toys That Kill. In fact, this is just kind of a Toys That Kill type situation. It's called Clown Sounds, Born Under a Bad Sigh. Kind of a clever name. All right. And the name of this album, or sorry, I already told you the name. How do I describe this album? Here's a little thing that came with it. It's the height of creativity as far as like garage rock, Toys That Kill. To appreciate this thing, you have to be a fan of Toys That Kill. There's just no other way to say it. If you're not into Toys That Kill, after listening to this, you will be. And it comes with this little comic book. And you can pick one of these up on Discogs. I guarantee you'll like it. Clown Sounds, Born Under a Bad Sigh is out of sight. What a good record. Every song is different from the one that's played before. But they're all very, very exciting. My favorite song on this is the first song on side 2. The songs here are kind of mixed up. First song, side 2. That song just makes you glad you're alive. All right, here we go. On to the next. This is Generation Suicide from Los Angeles, California. I went and seen him the other night, and I took my record albums and got them autographed. You can see the autographs there. And Generation Suicide from LA it's punk rock, kind of Freddie Fender style, if that makes any sense. Here's my other Generation Suicidia LP, also autographed. And somebody's playing drums. Anyway, you already know what they sound like because I made a video of them when I went and seen them. So, Viva Los Angeles! Okay, this is not a new thing, but it's a new record, if that makes any sense. This is Amo and the Sniffers' Comfort Me, the double LP. The first record is just the Comfort to Me record. The second one is, as the picture shows, them playing that whole record live. So is this thing worth getting? If you're a big fan of Comfort to Me by Amo and the Sniffers, this is worth getting. The live version of all these songs is kind of interesting. Sounds different. So, yeah. The new Amo and the Sniffers double LP live Comfort to Me is worth getting. Alright, I was down in Hamtramck and I was in the Lo and Behold record store, and this poster from the adult show that I went to was in the window, and the guy gave it to me. So there's the poster from the adult show I went to. Alright. Next up is the Melvin's Gluey Porch Treatments. This is the Glow in the Dark LP. Here's the cover. This is their, oh geez, I don't know when this thing was released. Back in the 80s. Does it say? Probably 1987. A little book that comes with it. And this Melvin's record, it's really good. But then again, I've only heard it at 50 RPMs. So you can't really take my word for it whether this Melvin's album is good, whether you'll like it, because I've never heard it other than really fast. Now, this thing really fast is very entertaining. I always speed up the Melvins because their songs kind of drag. They seem like they're based around a drum solo. And when you buy the record, which don't buy the glow-in-the-dark copy, it's expensive. But when you buy the record, you can speed it up and turn it into a completely different band and love the Melvins. All right. Here's this thing. I'm going to have a hard time describing this to you. That's the truth. Wow. This is a band called the Yellow Melodies. And I don't think they're from Mexico, but maybe their moms and dads were from Mexico. I'm not sure. Maybe this is from Mexico. Anyway, they're doing the Pleasant Dreams album by the Ramones completely. And this thing sounds like if like the Bugaloos. If anybody knows the Bugaloos, Sid and Marty Krofft, it's like the Bugaloos were doing a Ramones album. don't know how else to describe this thing. You are going to have to hear this thing to believe it. It's spacey, it's soft. It's something else. The Yellow Melodies, Do Pleasant Dreams by the Ramones. It's easy to pick up. You're not going to rock out. This is not a rock and roll record. It's like the Bugaloos. It's like the Bugaloos did a Ramones record. All right, here we go. Let's get rocking with Black Flag, Damaged. Everybody knows this record. We don't need to speak any more on it. And the reason why I showed you that one is because I'm going to show you this one. This is Black Flag, Damaged with Dez. So this is basically, you know, with a few side roads, the Damaged album that you know and love with Henry singing. But this one is with Dez singing. And the production on this thing is just one step down from this. This sounds kind of heavier, and it's kind of louder. But is this one worth picking up? Oh, you better. You better pick this up. This thing is a masterpiece. I am so pleased with this Damaged with Dez by Black Flag record. It's got American Waste, Machine, Police Story, Gimme Gimme Gimme, Depression, Room 13, Damaged Part 2. Now let's move on to Side 2. No More, Padded Cell, Six Pack, Clocked In, Damaged Part 1, Spray Paint the Walls, Rise Above, and Life of Pain. I cannot stress enough that you should buy this, and that you all should buy, let's dig these things out, this. So here are the two standouts. There they are. I got a table full of records to pack up. All right. Thank you for tuning in.